All right, today we are taking a subtest over units 1 and 2, so over pre-algebra 1 and 2 topics. See how you do. Hit pause, come back when you're ready. And hopefully you got C. It says, which of the following is a complete list of the factors of 40? Well, if you type in 40 divided by 1 is 40, so that means 1 and 40 are factors. Divided by 2 is 20, that means 2 and 20 are factors. 3 gave me a decimal, so they're not factors. 4 and 10 are factors. 5 and 8 are factors. Not 6, that's a decimal. Not 7, that's a decimal. And 8 and 5, which I started repeating, so I'm done. Those are all the possible factors of 40. Okay, try this one. Hit pause. Come back when you're ready. And hopefully you got G. So it says, Amazing Computer Company sells 3 times as many type X computers as type Y computers. So I could write the number of X computers I sold is triple the amount of Y computers that I sell. Okay, the other thing that it tells me is, it says 1 year the total number of X and Y computers that they sold was 10,000. So that tells me that the number of X's plus the number of Y computers equals the total number they sold, which was 10,000. So I have a system of equations here. Anytime you have a system of equations, you either want to do substitution or elimination. And when they give you a letter alone already, like I know that X is worth 3Y's. So I'm going to substitute that in there, and that would give me 3y. So I'm changing X to 3Y. So 3y plus Y equals 10,000, which gives me 4y equals 10,000. Divide by 4, and I get Y equals 2,500. So that means they sold 2,500 Y computers. So now I'm going to substitute it back in. Okay, and I actually substituted it in right here. So I have X plus 2,500 equals 10,000. Take away 2,500, and you get X equals 7,500. Okay, so now I know that they sold 2,500 Y computers and 7,500 X computers. It says if computer X sells for 1,500 and Y sells for 1,300, how much more money did the company make from selling type X computers than type Y computers? Well, I have 1,500, let's see, my X computers, that's 1,500, times 7,500, because I'm selling 1,500, I'm selling 7,500 computers at 1,500 each. Okay, so that money is going to give me 11250,000. Okay, my Y computers sell for 1,300 times the number I sold is 2,500, which gives me a total of 325,000. And when I subtract those, because how much more money suggests subtraction, I get 8 million, which in scientific notation is, I need to put the decimal there, so it would be 8.0 times 10 to the, go back to where it was, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places to the right. All right, try this one. Oh, look, I did it on the calculator. Try this one. Hit pause, come back when you're ready. And hopefully you got 50. So it says 6 is 12% of what number? I can set up my proportion. Is over of equals P over 100. 6 times 100 is 600 equals X times 12, which is 12X. Divide both sides by 12, and X equals 50. Try this one, hit pause, come back when you're ready. Alright, it says you are driving from New Jersey to Oregon and want to know how long you will have to travel. You use a ruler to measure the distance. on a map, which is 1 foot. When you look at the map key, you see that each each inch represents 300 miles. About how far is it from New Jersey to Oregon? Well, the first thing I need to do is I have the scale, and it says that 1 inch represents 300 miles. So I measured my distance, which was a foot. We can't use feet if we're in inches, but we know that there's 12 inches in a foot. So I want to know how many miles are in my 12 inches on the map. So I cross 1 times x is 1x equals 300 times 12, which is 3,600. And that's how many miles it's going to be. Okay, because, yeah. Miles is what I was looking for. Try this one. Hit pause. Come back when you're ready. And hopefully you got 21. It says there is just room for 5 more people to go on a trip, but 7 people want to go. In how many ways can 5 people be chosen for the trip? You're just choosing them for the trip, not like you are going on the trip and you are sitting in the front seat like a specific. You're just picking, you have 7 and you're taking them 5 at a time, and order does not matter. So we are using the 7C5, the combination, not the permutation, and I get 21. Okay, try this one, hit pause, come back when you're ready. And hopefully you got 86. It says, what is the mean of the following test scores? Mean is average, so you add them all up and divide by how many there are. It's 86. Try this one, hit pause, come back when you're ready. And hopefully you got 16. Okay, if you remember that same table, see if you, hopefully you remembered, there was 6 ways to make a sum of 7. So that's going to be 6 out of 36, which reduces down to 1/6. And again, if you drew the table, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sevens out of 36 possibilities. Okay? Try this one, hit pause, come back when you're ready. And hopefully you got that. What I did was I turned them all into decimals, and then I put them in order. Okay, so the smallest would be 0.25, then 0.35, then, oops, my bad, then 0.275, then 0.35, then 0.5, and then 0.6. Well, that's 2/8, 11/40, 7/20, 1/2, and 3/5. Okay, try this one, hit pause, come back when you're ready. And hopefully you got D. Ed can lift 2 50-pound weights and 2 25-pound weights on a lifting bar that already weighs 45 pounds. Which of the following choices displays in scientific notation the total weight that Ed can lift? All right, my calculator, I just went ahead and switched it to scientific notation. But what you're doing, you have 2 50-pound weights plus 2 25-pound weights plus the weight of the bar. And if you type that in, I get 195. But they want it in scientific notation, which means my decimal needs to go there. 1.95 times 10 to the it was 2 places to the right. Again, you can type it in your calculator, and if you put your mode in scientific mode, it'll put your answer there in scientific. And just remember that E is your exponent. Okay, try this one, hit pause, come back when you're ready. And you should get 32. Okay, so the first thing I did was it says a catering service needs to have 4 tables for every 28 people. So for every group of 28, you need 4 tables. Well, if 224 people are attending the party, I'm going to take 224 people and divide it by 28 people in a group, and that comes out to give me 8 groups of 28. Well, each of those groups then need 4 tables. So I got 8 groups of 28. Each of those groups need 4 tables. That's going to be a total of 32 tables. Okay, try the oh, there's math. Try this one, hit pause, come back when you're ready. And I just typed it in the calculator and was very, very careful. And you end up with 0.43. Well, I did the top, then I did the bottom, then I did the top divided by the bottom, and got the answer. All right, there are 3 toll booths open. Oh, sorry, do this one, hit pause, come back when you're ready. All right, there are 3 toll booths open on a toll road. 4 cars are headed for the exact change toll booth. In how many ways can the cars line up to go through the one exact change toll? This one, the order matters. Because it does matter which toll you go through. There's only one that's exact change, so the order matters. So you have 4, and you're taking 3 at a time, and order matters, so we're doing a permutation, not a combination, and you get 24. Try this one, hit pause, come back when you're ready. All right, it says a large mail order business sells hundreds and thousands of items. The line graph shows the sales levels of 3 of these items, item A, item B, and item C, from November 19 to November 25. On which date was the sale level of item A, so you're looking at these totals, approximately half of C. So you're looking for, when you divide them, you come up to which approximately 0.5. So for 1119, A had approximately 15,000, C had approximately 35,000. That's approximately 0.43. On the 20th, A was approximately 8,000, C was approximately 28,000, which is approximately 0.29. And I'm trying to get to 0.5. On the 22nd, you have A is 15,000, C is 22,000, which comes out to about 0.69. On the 23rd, you have 15,000 by 28,000 is approximately 0.54. And on the 25th, you have 16,000 approximately by 37,000, which is 0.43. So that's closest to 50%. Okay, last one, hit pause, come back when you're ready. All right, and what you do, it says the stem and leaf plot below shows attendance at the home basketball games this season. What is the difference between the mode and the median? Well, to get the mode, I have to put them in order and get to the center. And you can see red, red, brown, brown, blue, blue, orange, orange, purple, purple, pink, pink, green, green. There's my mode. My median is, I add them all up. Oh, how do that? Oh, I'm sorry, that's not my mode. That's my median. My bad. My mode is the number that occurs most often, and there's 210, so my mode is 110. The difference is 35. Oops. The difference between 145 and 110 is 35. All right, that does it. So happy studying, and I will see you next time.